Hello guys, today I'm going to show you how you can use data tables on your website. Okay, so data tables, I mean the data tables CDN you might have heard of. Okay, so let me show you this one. Yeah, the datatables.net plugins that we use on our program, and yeah, to create dynamic tables. I mean, either it could be a server side table or it could be a client side table. The one that I'm showing you today, that's a client side application. That's very easy to use, and it mostly this one works perfectly if you have like less than 1000 rows, yeah, less than 1000 rows or a few hundred rows you have, and you want to show something like this, then this thing will work. Okay, let's try to search. Perfect. Yeah, the search is also working. All right. So how we are going to have something like this? Okay. This can also fetch you an Excel or a PDF file, and you can also have the name of the file written like this. Okay. So I'm just removing them. We don't need that. Okay, as of now. Um, so let's go to our program. So here, okay, here we have the data table code on the HTML. So what we did is I uh, chose a new application, and this is the .NET Core web application, and you might have known all these things that we did. This is a database connection that I used here. Then on the program.cs file, I'm hoping that you all know all these things. The connection string is mentioned. Okay, the middleware stuff that we do normally. Okay, then this is my class file, and this is the application db context. Okay, home controller has nothing to do. We are working on the test report controller, and I dependency injection for application db context. Okay, initialized, and I'm using that for fetching one type of record. Okay, guys, you can see also I have one more thing here. uh, so for example, the like operator. Okay, just like sql like, in entity framework we would fetch this thing, details dot, this is the column name, and if contains particularly this word, then it will give me those records. Okay, um, layout. Okay, I'm not using a layout here. Yes, one more thing to tell you is when you are, okay, so this is the index view here. When you are using this one, your layout should be null. If you want to have these two buttons, then your layout should be null. Otherwise, you can use, if you don't want to use that, you can, oh, sorry, you can use any other types of layout. So I want to use, suppose layout equals to uh, the default layout thing. So I'll just remove that. I have to comment this one. Then you will have something different. You will have, you might get errors, or you might miss out on the outputs. So the button are gone. Okay, so this table will come up, this layout will come, this design will come up, but your scroll is there, but still certain things are still missing. Okay, so you can use a layout, and by now it's using the default layout of .NET Core. Okay, and we have the buttons missing. Now if I put them back, let's see what happens. I'm gonna undo, oh, sorry, save that and apply the code changes. Okay, when I remove the layout, see what all things have done. Okay, the heading is moving, the total column at the bottom is moving. Okay, so this table has a scroll effect. Okay, the Excel and PDF buttons also came back. um, so these are the benefits that I'm getting if I remove the layout. Okay, it by default it's using its own layout. That's why, I mean, probably some kind of functions are clashing with yeah, it's clashing with uh, data tables layout classes. That's why we are unable to do that. Okay, so now these are the CDNs that you will be using. Okay, these are the CDNs. Bootstrap library is required. Without Bootstrap it won't be good looking good. uh, this one, these are the ones. I'll put that in your description, so I'll give you the GitHub link. Okay, so you can see that I'm fetching these data from the model, and this is to give me the date part in this format. Okay, this one, if I have any data, then it will show me data. If it doesn't have, then it will all be blank. Now what we are doing, okay, this is the data tables code inside jQuery and Ajax. Okay, we are making an Ajax, sorry, a jQuery. Ajax, this is not an Ajax call. It's already fetched by the model class. So we are just using the jQuery to uh, cope with the data tables. So what this example table, this is the name of our table here. So this one, okay, should match this one. Okay, this ID should be same as the table name mentioned in data tables. Okay, now what else? Dom bf trip is required, the document option. Ordering is false. Ordering, that's like the your sorting parameters. We have sortings by default, but if we want to remove that, you have to mention a false. Paginate, I'm not using a pagination, otherwise you have to mark this paginate as true and change this length change to true, and length menu as how many paginations you want, 10, 25, 50. And this is the display. This is the type of pagination, and this is the display. Okay, and these are for the buttons, what kind of buttons you are using. So I'm using Excel, PDF. Those are the two ones that you're using. And if you want to have the pagination, you will have to open this page length uh, uh, statement, and this should be uncommented. And if you want to a CSV, this one should be uncommented. Okay, so pretty much this is only the thing that we need to fix in order to have that kind of output, the Excel and PDF thing. If you don't need the Excel PDF thing, you can use a layout. But if you want to use that, your layout will not work here. Okay, certain things are going to class, so layout will not work. Okay, now what all things? Page size is legal. Why? Because I'm using this too many columns in this output. Okay, so this one will not show up better in a um Excel or a PDF. This one will not be able to print. So I'll show you what happens. See, the layout is like this. Okay, this is not an landscape type of. Wait. I'm sorry. This is landscape. In fact, the what's the other one? Portrait. This is not a portrait on an A4 size paper. So in fact, A4 also didn't work. That's why I took the page size as legal. If you want to see that, it's the page size is legal. And the title, I have customized the title to have something that I want. So it's printing like this. If you want to have the value or the name of the person for whom this report is obtained, you can put in the name on the code as well. Okay, you can put the name here with a variable. Okay. All right, so guys, this is pretty much all about data tables. If you want, it's a good thing. If you want to use it, if you know how to use it, much better. You can use that in your project without having to worry about your PDF and Excels. Everything will be noted down, will work with these CDNs. Okay, so I'll put in the code of this program on the GitHub link, and I will give that to you. So that was all from my side. Um, Stay tuned and stay connected until we have our next videos. And happy coding to all of you. Thank you. Thanks for watching.